Hey everybody, Edo here, and this is Fairy Tile by IELLO Games, and Seth Johnson brought it over and we played it, and first and foremost, this game is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the box is incredible, but then it comes with its 3 miniatures, all of which are fully painted. The card art is just fantastic, and the tiles and the art for the hexes is well, the 3, I don't know what hex in 3s are called, but like tri-hex is just fantastic. It really is pretty, and the game is very simple to play, and essentially what you're going to do is, based on the number of players, you're going to break up the deck into, each player is going to essentially have their own set of these objective cards to do, sort of equally distributed. And what you're going to be doing is, on your turn, you can move move one of the characters. Everyone has access to all the characters, or you can place a tile onto the board and or anywhere you want. There are a couple of placement rules in terms of adjacency and the river in there, but place it in, and you're building this world. Then in moving the characters, they all have little movement rules. Like the knight can move 2 spaces. Princess can move 1 but teleport between the castles. The dragon can sort of move in a straight line until he hits a wall. And so you're basically using the movement of these pieces to try and accomplish objectives. And the objectives might be, have the knight and the dragon in the same spot, have the princess and the knight in the forest, the knight can see the princess but not the dragon, like, or the dragon needs to be in a mountainous, 3 or more mountainous tile area. So it's a bunch of movement placement stuff, and essentially everyone is trying to work through their objective cards based on sort of what, how you're playing. You can also get sort of the ability to have a bonus turn, but it's super simple and easy to pick up. I feel that, so if you want to play a game that has some movement and tiles, a little bit added complexity with a younger kid, I think it's fantastic. The beauty and the storytelling elements are really nice. Each card has a little bit of text about what happens in the game, though from a narrative perspective, there are little moments that are happening, but they're not connected in any way. And I think to some degree, the 2 places where this game doesn't hold up for me, where it was only worth a few plays, and then again with some younger kids, but not a game I'd want to keep playing, is, 1, the narrative elements don't really connect to each other. You're not building a story, you're just sort of having these little moments, which I do like, but perhaps there could have been some more narrative in there. But if you're not going to do that, on the mechanics side, I just felt that, ultimately it's flat. Once you start having things out, you're just trying to move your characters around, and there's some give around, not having what you want, discarding, so that, like, there's a little bit of play around getting the bonus moves, but really you're just trying to work through it, and it outstays its welcome. And it just feels flat. There needed to be a little bit more in there to make the decisions more interesting, perhaps in player interaction or otherwise. I know from the game and the experience that's not really what they were going for. Like, it very much executes this light game. Unfortunately, just for me, it comes off as flat. There is a huge opportunity. Like, with just a couple other rules, you could make an amazing little hex movement. Like, I think there's an opportunity for a Fairy Tile 2 or whatever. But as it is, again, gorgeous, an interesting play once. But certainly if you had really young kids or younger kids that you wanted to, like, get into games and have some nice moments with, I think it could work for them. So this is Fairy Tile. Hey everybody, Edo here, and thanks for watching Gaming with Edo. Reviews over here on this playlist, League and Insider videos over here on this one. Subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But most importantly, play some great games. Thanks.